faith, he's showing our faith through our works. So this is an example why that you have one of his disciples, Thomas. His disciples told Thomas that Christ came back and he didn't believe it. He was like, what do you mean? So Christ revealed himself unto Thomas. This to show Thomas, like, if you ain't see me, you will never believe. But I'm going to read this to show you what he said to Thomas though. It's the book of John, chapter 20, and verse 29. Yahweh Shai said unto him, Thomas, because thou hast seen me, thou hast believed. Blessed are they that have not seen and yet have believed. And me, so pretty much he's telling Thomas, like, you know, he revealed himself unto Thomas, but he said even bless even more those that ain't never seen me, but yet still believe. How you believe? By showing your works. Like if you love somebody, like if you have a girl, you love your girl, you're gonna show by your actions that you love her. You gonna provide for her, cook for her, the things you need to do necessary to show your love. So that's pretty much common sense right there.
And one thing to love the Lord, you got to keep the commandments, man. You got to come out here and teach. You know what I'm saying? When you get the understanding. Get that Luke 14:23. And you say, God, that's what we got to do. And this showing we love the Lord. You know what I'm saying? Until you come back.
So 14:23.
Yeah.
The book of Luke, chapter 14, and verse 23.
Come.
And the Lord said unto the servants, go out into the highways and the hedges, and compel them to come in, that my house may be filled.
So that's why we're trying to bring you in, you know what I'm saying? Because we are the house of Israel, right? This is the house of Israel, you know what I'm saying? This is our little setup, our little, you know what I'm saying, altar that we put out before the public, you know what I'm saying? We're trying to wake them up, you know what I'm saying? So that's what we're doing, so you can come into the house and you could be right up along with us, waking up more people, you know what I'm saying? Bringing more food in, you know what I'm saying? So that's what it's all about, you know? Let me see.
Yeah, bro, you already friends, you just come out. So, your pocket full? You got a pocket full?
Yeah, I got it all. I got it all.
It's
just that I've been looking for brothers to like stand out there. I ain't before I stood out, you know, and bothered myself to preach the, you know, as much as I know, but like there's so much I can do for myself, you know. So
we out here, man. So we all out. We are one body in Yahweh Shai. So we one body, man.
And the crazy part, I was the same way a couple months. I was looking for people to teach me. I caught this brother online, hit him up, and now I'm right here.
You're over here with us, man.
You know what I'm saying? He said Zechariah what?
Zechariah 13:8, 2/3. Because everybody ain't gonna make it, man.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody ain't gonna make it. You probably heard the scripture, right?
Yeah.
You just said Mike,
Right.
The book of Zechariah, chapter 13, verse 8. It shall come to pass that in all the land, saith the Lord, 2 parts therein shall be cut off and die, but the third shall be left therein. And I will bring the third part through the fire, and will refine them as silver is refined, and will try them as gold is tried. And they shall call on my name, and I will hear them, and I will say, it is my people. And they shall say, the Lord is my God.
That's what's gonna happen. That's a prophecy that's gonna come to pass. The Lord is gonna have mercy on Jacob and yet choose Israel, man. You know what I'm saying? The Israelites.
One out of every black, Hispanic, and Native American see won't be saved. So the other two,
they doomed.
They toast.
They're gonna be missile food. They're gonna be charcoal for the missiles, man.
Yeah.
Because they ain't got the mark, man, in their mind, man. Not the mark of the beast. I'm talking about the mark that's in Ezekiel 9 and 4. You know what I'm saying? Because the mark of the beast, rather people believe it or not, you know what I'm saying, you ain't supposed to be getting no chip in your hand anyway,
yeah,
man.
if you look at the Leviticus law.
Yeah, you ain't supposed to be doing that. So even if you don't believe it ain't the chip, you still ain't supposed to be getting nothing in your skin, because you're not supposed to put any cuttings, you know what I'm saying? That's a law. You know? The only thing that you can do is get earrings. That's about it, man. You can't be shooting up. You commit double sins right there, man. You know what I'm saying? Shooting up on that diesel or whatever they call it, you know what I'm saying? But you ain't supposed to be doing nothing. That's double sin. The Lord will get you quicker. You know, he committed 2 sins. Okay, so 2, 4, 6, 8. Oh, he did it 5, 6 times a week. The Lord will get rid of you, man. You know?
But it's pretty simple.
All right, go ahead. Yeah.
The book of Isaiah chapter 66 verse 15.
Come.
For behold, the Lord will come with fire, and with his chariots like a whirlwind, to render his anger with fury, and his rebuke with flames of fire. For by fire and by sword will the Lord plead with all flesh, and the slain of the Lord shall be many. They that sanctify themselves and purify themselves in the garden behind one tree in the midst, eating swine's flesh, and the abomination, the mouse, shall be consumed together, saith the Lord.
So don't the churches be up in there praying over the pork? Yeah, then the Chinese place, they be over there cutting up mice meat, man.
Yeah.
And cats and dogs, man. You know what I'm saying? Rat meat and stuff like that. They behind the, hey, they behind what that? They said that those that are behind the garden, they behind the garden doing that, man. That, which means where nobody can see you. You know what I'm saying? So that's what that goes into, man. Whether it's a literal garden or behind the closed doors where nobody can't see you. They doing that, man.
And they teaching other people to do it. It's all right, brother. Get that swine. In every commercial you turn around and see, there's a bacon egg, a bacon cheeseburger commercial or what? A red lobster commercial. I see so many damn red lobster commercials. I'm like, God damn.
They're trying to get you to go on. As Esau, I'm gonna get these. They don't believe. They don't believe it. Or they don't know yet. You know what I'm saying? So
they ain't nothing but sea roaches.
Revelation 14:12.
The book of Revelation chapter 14 verse 12.
Come.
Here is the patience of the saints.
Right, because we got patience right now. You know what I'm saying? We out here, it's almost brick cold out here. You know what I'm saying? But we out here doing the work. Whether our people listen or not, man. Whether they see us on this bus or whatever, you know, we still doing the work, man. We putting our lives on the line, man. You know?
And here are they that keep the commandments of God and the faith of Yahweh Shai.
Right, because we got faith, man. You know, it takes faith to come out here anyway, man. You see that camera right there? That means this neighborhood ain't all that good. You know what I'm saying? That's what that shows, man. But we ain't got enough of that, man. You know? Ain't nothing for fearing us up here, man. We all here doing the work, man, to the best of our ability. That's what it's all about.
You got fear, most high ain't dealing with you. But we men are warriors.
Yeah, the scriptures tell you that the fear is not the what they say. It say fear. The Lord haven't given us the spirit of fear. You know what I'm saying? We don't got fear over here, man. Fear don't live here, man. You know? I think that's
Can you give me one last scripture before I go?
Alright, go ahead. So, you want to hear another scripture?
It's Proverbs. We just going to the fifth thing, but I'm just trying to get to the bottom of the sentence. But Proverbs chapter 28, verse 1. The wicked flee when no man pursueth, but the righteous are bold as a lion. So we out here bold. You know, okay, come back and threaten us and go all you want.
The police could be looking at like, you know what I'm saying? What y'all doing? Try to lock us up, you know what I'm saying?
And also the Most High can use that as a test to see how your spirit is. Are you gonna be scared and stumble? No, brother. We out here.
When I first came out here, when I first came into the truth, man, this was the first spot I came. And there's a video, I gotta find the footage, but I was out here by myself. You know what I'm saying? And somebody walked up, and I went to show them the scripture. I think the first scripture I went to was like Ezekiel, because Ezekiel is like one of my favorite prophets, man. So I went to Ezekiel, and I was standing right here, I had a different garment on, you know what I'm saying? Didn't have an afro, you know what I'm saying? But I was out here through the spirit, you know what I'm saying? Through the spirit of Yahweh Shai, man. Doing the work. Shalom, brother.
Alright, shalom.
Alright, well, shalom, brother. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully we see you again. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna be out here every Saturday for you. You know, we got your number, so you know what I'm saying, if you want to ask questions, man, we, you know what I'm saying, go further into more scriptures for you. You know what I'm saying? Alright. Through the spirit.
Say that's up, though, bro. Alright.
Alright, shalom.
Shalom.
Alright. How many minutes is it?
10.
Alright, go back to that Go to 1 Esdras 5 and 8. I think that's what we got.
Familiar, bro. I think he was in IUIC.
Oh, you remember him?
Yeah. When I was in the Committee camp.
You probably recognize him.
What was it?
1 Esdras 5 and 8. He likes to random. All over.
The book of 1 Ezra chapter 5 verse 8.
Come.
And they returned unto Jerusalem, to the other parts of Judah, every man to his own city, who came with Zerubbabel, with Jesus, Nehemiah, Zacharias, Reasias, and Nesis, Mordecaius, Beelsaris, Alphasaurus.
So the Most High is only dealing with the Israelites, man. The Most High is only dealing with the Israelites. And at this particular moment, he only dealing with the prophets, man. For real. The prophets that he just named, and the ones that's back in the earth, because the prophets are back now. You know what I'm saying? So he only dealing with the prophets, man. A lot of these church niggas, a lot of these house niggas, the Most High ain't even dealing with them, man. Alright, go ahead.
It's the book of 2 Peter, chapter 1, verse 21. For the prophecy came not in old time by the will of man,
Right.
but holy men of God spake as they was moved by the Holy Ghost.
Right. Holy man that was back, that had to put Dash, man. You know what I'm saying? Not no regular Negro that's smoking weed with his pants sagged, man. Holy men, men who fear the Most High, man. Holy men who fear the Most High, and how about some y'all shot? Sister, you got a second? You got a second?
I could. No, I don't.
Hey, just 1 second.
I got a fly.
He gonna give you a flight. You know your nationality according to the Bible? We the real Jews that the Bible speaks of. Not the white people, the Jewish people over there in Israel. They stole our nationality. Why you think they changed our name like 20 times over the centuries and years and decades? Well, hey, you got just watch the read the flyer right there.
Okay.
Repent. World War III is around the corner.
Okay.
All right. Shalom. Yep. Good second.
It's the book of Luke, chapter 1, verse 7. As he spake by the mouth of his holy prophets, which have been since the world began, that we shall be saved from our enemies,
Right.
and from the hands of all that hate us.
So you got the Christian church that say that just the devil is your enemy, man. But these nations are our enemies, man. Pursuant to the book of Psalms 83. You know what I'm saying? You want to get that? You can just get the enemies. You ain't got to read it from the top.
It's the book of Psalms, chapter 83, and verse 5.
Yeah.
For they are consulted together with one consent.
Right.
They are confederate against thee,
Right.
the tabernacles of Edom,
So that's one of the enemies right there, man.
and the Ishmaelites,
Right. So the tabernacles of Edom, the so-called white man, and the Arabs, man, the Arabs,
of Moab,
the Chinese,
and the Hagarenes,
the Hagarenes,
the Baal and Ammon,
the Baal and Ammon the Japanese. Keep going.
and Amalek,
Amalek, the Jewish people. That's the number one enemy of the Most High right there.
the Philistines,
The Philistines, the Africans,
with the inhabitants of Tyre.
more Africans, man.
Ashur is also joined with them,
They are the enemies of Israel right there.
and they are hoping the children of Lot, Salah.
Children of Lot. Because Lot slept with his daughters, right? And he had Ben-Amin, and he had Moab. So that's the Chinese and the Japanese, man. They are the enemies, man, of Israel. They all had us in captivity. When you go throughout the history of the Chinese, man, they had us in slavery too, man.
What was it, the Tang dynasty?
Yeah, one of them dynasties, they had us in slavery, man. So we was enslaved to all these nations, man. All these nations outside of this right here, we was all slaves to them.
Even the Japanese, we was the original samurais.
They stole our history, man. You know?
The ninjas, that's what they call the ninjas. We was the original ninjas and samurais.
You know?
They stole everything.
They stole only thing, hey, really, they stole everything. Even when they put us on the slave ship, man, we ain't had no clothes on. They took our drawers, man. You know what I'm saying? They took our garments, our meat trees, you know what I'm saying? All that, man.
Even when Christ died on the cross, they took his garment.
They took his garment, man.
The Roman soldiers took his garment.
And they cast lots upon his garment, man. They say how majestic Yahweh shall look. Sister, you know your nationality according to the Bible? Nationality according to the Bible?
What's your father? What's your father? Is he a so-called African American? So you'll be from the tribe of Judah because you are the seed of your father. Can I ask you one question? How did our forefathers get over there? Slavery, right? That is prophesied in the book of Deuteronomy chapter 28. Let me read that to you. This is the book of, I'm going to start at 15 and I'm going to go to 68. The book of Deuteronomy chapter 28 verse 15, 15, Slakia. But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God.
Right, so eventually our people, we stop following the commandments of the Most High. Keep going.
To observe, to do all his commandments and statutes which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee.
Right, so black on black crime, that's a curse, man, that our people go through right here on the shores of America.
And overtake thee. I'll jump to 68. It's to prove that we came into slavery again. It's prophesied. The book of Deuteronomy chapter 28 verse 68. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships. By the way I spake unto thee, and thou shalt see it no more. The word Egypt in the Bible, if you get Exodus 22. Remember, as you ever went to school, they tell you to use contact clues if you don't know the meaning of a word. So if you go to Exodus 22, it's going to explain what Egypt means according to the Bible. You got dollar bill right here?
All right, this is the book of Exodus chapter 20 verses 1. It's saying, the Lord Yahweh spake all these words, saying, I am the Lord Yahweh thy God, which have brought thee out of the land of Egypt, out of the house of bondage. So Egypt means bondage, and bondage is slavery, you know what I'm saying? That's what it means, slavery. And that's what the word Egypt means. So when you look on the back of a dollar bill right there, you see a pyramid. Now that's synonymous for Egypt, not America. I mean, we not in Egypt right now, right? So what is a pyramid doing on the back of their dollar bill right now? So that's letting you know that we spiritually came back into a form of slavery. Because in ancient Egypt, they had slaves. In this modern day Egypt, it's slaves. You know what I'm saying? We built this place up. Yeah.
Just to finish that verse. Let's start over again. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships.
With ships.
Because when we came into Egypt the first time, we walked from the land of Israel, the land of Canaan at the time, into Israel.
Right.
We could walk there.
Just like we in Chicago, you could walk to Indiana if you want to.
Okay.
If you over east, you can walk there, man. It might take a minute to get there, but you still can walk.
But this time he said we walked on ships.
Right.
Like they took up from our ground.
Right.
By the way, I spake unto thee, and thou shalt see it no more again. We ain't gonna see our homeland Jerusalem. That's our homeland. Those so-called Jews, the rat-eating bastards, they took over our land.
They're not the real
And they
Jews.
trying to take over here now.
Yeah.
They getting everywhere, throwing everybody else out.
Yeah.
And there ye shall be sold unto your enemies for bondmen and bondwomen, and no man shall buy you.
Right. And then the Jewish people, they funded the ships for us to come over here, man. They some of these people.
They paid for it.
Yeah, they some of these people's landlords, man. Yeah, they some of these people's landlords.
And they sold us too.
Yeah, go ahead.
Let's talk about these fake Jews. It's the book of Revelation chapter 2 verse 9.
Come.
I know thy works and tribulation and poverty,
Right,
but thou art rich. And I know the blasphemy of them which say they are Jews and are not, by the synagogue of Satan.
So who worship in synagogues? The white Jews, they worship in synagogues, because the black people over here worship in churches. The 3 and 9?
3 and 9?
There's nothing too.
It's the book of Revelation chapter 3, verse 9. Behold, I will make them of the synagogue of Satan, which say they are Jews and are not, but do lie.
So they lying. That's the word blasphemy is a damnable lie. You know what I'm saying? That's what the word blasphemy gets to, is a damnable lie.
And I will make them to come and worship before thy feet, and to know that I love thee.
So they gonna kiss our feet when Yahweh shall come back. They gonna bow to us. Yeah, they gonna kiss our feet when Yahweh shall. He gonna make them bow down, and they gonna kiss our. They gonna lick the dust, man.
You know, because Christ has scriptures in the Bible too as well, right?
I know. This is difficult.
Christ is actually a black man with woolly hair.
Yes,
He was from the tribe of Judah. If Christ was here, he'll be a so-called African American today.
Yeah. And a white man, he's not white. He's
Like we had a Abraham here.
Yeah.
Can you get that for me?
Yeah, go ahead.
This is the book of Revelations, chapter 1, in verse 1.
Come.
The revelation of Jesus Christ, which God gave unto him, to show unto his servants the things which must shortly come to pass. And he sent and signified by his angels unto the servants John. The word revelation means to reveal. So John finna reveal how Christ really looked. Christ revealed himself unto John to write down so he can reveal it to us.